I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been, you know? What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
What we can see, what we believe can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
Welcome back. It's your man Wise, and today we got to check out a clip from our guy Benny over at the Benny Show. Man, if you haven't already, and I know a lot of you have, go over to his channel. Make sure you give him a sub. Make sure you give him a like. All of that good jazz. Goodness gracious, man. The gifts that keep on giving. Kamala Harris is utterly ridiculous. She's probably the most unpopular vice president we've ever had. And you can tell by the look on her face, you can tell that this job has really taken a toll on her. She is looking very haggard right now, to say the least. We got to check this video out. Trump is going in on both Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, and they're dropping just amazing ads, just dismantling this administration. Before we get into the video, like, share, subscribe to the channel, drop me a comment down below. I appreciate all the love and support. And without further ado, let's go.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. So let's start off with a truism about politics. The profession ages people. It turns them into vampires, like Joe Biden. He doesn't even look human anymore. He legitimately looks like a walking corpse. But what about the fresh young face of the Democrat Party? Remember Kamala Harris? Remember how she's supposed to be some type of DEI, intersectional feminist, everything mixed into one? And how great that is, and how she's going to bring such young, spirited, diverse energy to everything. Well, this is that Kamala Harris right now. This is a video that was released just a few weeks ago from the actual accounts of the Biden campaign. Holy Moses.
Do y'all believe that there were so many people championing for this lady to be vice president? You know how many people asked Joe Biden, are you going to put a black woman on the ticket? You know how many people did that? You want to talk about DEI hires? There's some of the worst hires out there, but this might be the worst.
Whoa. What happened? Like what happened? Jeez. U.S. under Trump, U.S. under Biden. I mean, what's going on down here exactly? Like what is that? Thanksgiving turkey. What is this? Is this like a Fu Manchu? Is Kamala trying to tell us something? Like what is that? Is she growing a mustache?
Oh, Lord.
Dude, I mean,
Benny.
Holy smokes, dude.
Benny's going in. Goodness gracious. Come on now.
This is directly from the video. I can't unsee this. Look at this. Kamala looks seriously unwell. I wouldn't trust the geriatric demons in this administration. They'll throw her to the wolves. Yeah, this is the video, man. Some would argue that the reason why Kamala Harris looks so bad right now is because nothing good is happening in Kamala Harris's time as vice president. She's actually shockingly more unpopular than Joe Biden, which is crazy to think, because Joe Biden is the least popular president to have ever run for re-election. Joe Biden has a mid 30% approval rating.
That's why they're going to snatch his behind up out of there. If you guys think that Joe Biden will be the Democratic nominee, y'all got another thing coming. I don't know who it will be, but I highly doubt it will be him. There's no way. I can't see it. There's no way he's getting through another 4 years.
But also, while Joe Biden is a protected entity and you're not allowed to make fun of him at all, Kamala Harris, you are allowed to make fun of, even if it is brushing ever so lightly. The Daily Show here did a full, absolute blistering napalming of Kamala Harris in this skit about how dumb Kamala Harris is and how stupid she sounds in everything that she says. Look at this. This is all about this is all about Kamala Harris and her spiritual advisor. You're allowed to make fun of Kamala Harris. And a lot of people do it like directly to her face. This also from the Daily Show.
Americans. Words have many meanings, and sometimes instead of conveying our meaning, they can suggest other meanings.
When we talk about the children of the community, they are the children of the community.
Well, we are the United States of America because we are united. And we are states.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
Whatever we have in store cannot be known. The past was once the future. The future is, I should say, unknown.
We got to take this stuff seriously as you are, because you have been forced to have to take it seriously.
Obesity is a serious disease, and it needs to be taken seriously.
You need to get to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
I hope that clarifies the issue, and this can be the last word on those words.
Certain issues are just settled.
Clearly we're not.
No, that's right. And that's why I do believe that we are living, sadly, in real unsettled times.
This is unreal. Now, I never really got into the show Veep. I watched a couple of episodes. It was just too dumb for me. But I never in my wildest dreams thought that we would actually have a VP that would be on that level. I just never thought in my wildest dreams that we would have that. And I'll be dang. Here we are, 2024. We've had 4 years of idiocracy. This is insane.
It was only a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen, until the Trump campaign released their own ad targeting Kamala Harris. And I'm proud to report to you that day is today. This is what the Trump campaign came up with. Wise words from Kamala.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time. There is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do. And there is such great significance to the passage of time.
So the importance of community banks is they are, as they are called, they're in the community. People who understand the capacity of the community, the needs of the community, the culture of the community.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been, you know?
No, this is it's a legitimate Trump campaign ad. Good for you. There's a target-rich environment, you would call it. A target-rich environment.
You can't make this up, yo. This is a comedy skit. Both of these people, they're walking comedy skits. Biden and daggone Harris. This ticket is SNL. This is outrageous.
A series that the Trump campaign has created, and I think these are really funny ads. I mean, I'm not sure they're going to move the needle much because everybody already hates Kamala Harris. They already hate Joe Biden. But I like the humor aspect of it. And also I like the fact that the Trump campaign is sort of like going directly at the Achilles heel of the administration. We were told by people who work directly with the DNC that the thing they hate the very most is when people make fun of Kamala Harris or Joe Biden's mental acuity and capacity and call them stupid and say they're dumb and say that they're like collapsing and falling to pieces. Like this is hitting directly at the thing that they are scared the most of, which is people knowing that there's nobody really in control, that the inmates have taken over the asylum, right? And so this is why I like that this is a series, okay? Like this is the one that the Trump campaign made about Joe Biden.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping.
She knows so long as she is denied, our freedom can never be secured. We'll never forget lying around and him lying around, actually. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
That the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line.
You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. This is a comedy skit. And I'm with Benny. I'm so looking forward to the debates. I'm actually more looking forward to the Kamala Harris and whoever President Donald Trump chooses as vice president. Please let it be Byron Donald. Please let it be Byron Donald. Could you imagine Byron Donald facing off with Kamala Harris in a VP debate? it would hands down be the most watched debate in U.S. history. We already know that this upcoming debate next Thursday, it's going to be blockbuster. Now, we also know that President Donald Trump, he is definitely away. He's on the road team going into CNN. Everything will be against him. They have the ability to probably cut his mic off when need be. They're going to toss all the softball questions at President Biden. They're not going to allow any back and forth. You already know this. You know this. So he is President Donald Trump in this upcoming debate. This is a road football game in another town where the referees are from that town. This is what that is. There will be no home cooking for President Trump. Everything will be in favor of President Biden. Everything. But it's probably going to be the most watched debate in U.S. history. And if not, it's going to be up there on the list. Everybody is looking forward to this. And this could be a setup, to be honest with you, for Joe Biden. His own party could be setting him up to go out there and not look great, make a fool of himself. So they have a legitimate reason to say, you know what, we're pulling this guy. He's out of here. We got to get Gavin Newsom or Michelle Obama or maybe even Suzanne Rice. I don't know. I don't know who they will choose to take this guy's place. And I would assume that they will go and get an entire new ticket because Kamala Harris is polling worse than Joe Biden. So I would assume that she can't be on the ticket. I got a question before I get out of here. This is my question to you guys. Please answer this for me in the comment section. Has there ever been a president and vice president removed and changed midway through an election cycle? Have we ever seen either side? I don't know. I'd have to really dig and go do some research, I guess. But have we ever seen anything like what they're proposing now? Meaning that Joe Biden could step down and Kamala Harris out, and they replace, or the nominee in general, with two new faces. Have we ever seen anything like that in U.S. history? Answer that question for me in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Drop me another comment down below if you really enjoyed this content, if you enjoyed this. Consider joining the ARP family. It helps supports the team. It helps supports me. It helps support us do what we do on a day-to-day basis. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up, and I'm going to catch up with you all next time. Peace.